CDC Director Robert Redfield was a witness at today's COVID-19 hearing. He's also a senior medical advisor at AMLLC, a public health firm. Doctor, it's always good to have you with us. Thank you very much for being here. I just want to start by playing this moment from Representative Jim Jordan about the back and forth on this lab issue among the top health officials in the United States at a crucial time.
So 3 days after they say it came from a lab, they changed their position, and the only intervening event's a conference call with Dr. Fauci and Dr. Collins. Again, a call that Mr. Redfield was not allowed to be on, the head of CDC and on the coronavirus task force. And then 3 months later, shazam, they get $9 million from Dr. Fauci. Well, isn't that something?
What is he referring to there, and what's your take on that?
Well, they obviously had a conversation on February 1st, and then I think several after. Previously, they had a group of scientists that thought that the virus did not look like it was a virus that evolved in nature. And then within 3 to 4 days, they changed their point of view. The implication was they later received substantial funding from NIH. You know, I don't personally believe they're linked. But obviously, it makes people wonder that what was the basis for changing their point of view within 3 days? There was no new science information. And I think what bothers me about it the most, and I've said this before, that the approach they took was antithetical to science. I had made it clear to Dr. Fauci and Jeremy Farrar and the Tedros from the WHO that I thought we had to aggressively pursue both hypotheses, the spillover and the lab, and we had to use science to get at the answer. And I let them understand my own thinking as a virologist that I thought the evidence was definitely in favor of a lab leak. And again, it was very disappointing to me to learn when the Freedom of Information came out months later that they had had these calls, and then I was totally excluded from all of them.
Yeah, I mean, we were told time and time again that if we were smart, we'd be listening to science, and that science was essentially Dr. Fauci. So if you didn't go along with what he said and you didn't believe everything he said, then you were against science, which is, you know, an insulting idea, because you're a scientist and your opinion was being completely shut down. Because there's so much focus, and I think rightfully so, on how the lack of transparency and the destruction of some of the evidence that we believe China did. You know, do you think in the early days, if they had been more open to this idea that the virus looked like it had been genetically engineered and very similar to the kind of thing they were working on in that lab, do you think we could have gotten closer to the origins and gotten more out of China in those early days?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. I was in conversations with my counterpart on New Year's Eve in the first week of January, offering to put a team of about 20 people in to help him discern what was going on, particularly to learn whether there was evidence of human-to-human transmission and asymptomatic transmission, both of which he said there was neither human-to-human transmission nor asymptomatic transmission, both of which were wrong. It was very unusual because in the past, as I head of CDC and him head of China CDC, we could just agree that I would come in and help or he would come in and help. But he told me that he wasn't allowed to give me permission. I had to write a request, and which I did. That request, unfortunately, was never answered. I did ask the president to request that we could come in to President Xi, and he did make those phone calls in the first I think 10 days of January, and again the request was denied. We were not allowed in. Big mistake, a big loss. And again, I want to make a point that this is not just China. This is basically the United States, the European scientists, and China. So when people want to say, well, it's all China, no, it was the United States scientific community, it was the European scientific community, and it was China, all involved in this research that I believe led to the greatest pandemic of our time.
Wow. It's an extraordinary story. And there's a lot to dig into here, and we're going to keep doing it. Dr. Redfield, thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.